Dear colleagues, today we are going to discuss the steps of lesson planning. We have the first step, source or resources. Source is different from resource. Source is a part of resource. And this step refers to the place where you get your information from. Number 2, checking homework. The teacher checks students' homework early and collectively. The teacher stresses 3 things: unfinished tasks, important and difficult points. Number 3, remedial work. Again, unfinished tasks, important, difficult points, remedial work. Number 3, learning objectives. We call these performance indicators. We have 3 kinds of objectives. 3 domains. Cognitive refers to knowledge. Psychomotor refers to skills. Affective refers to values, morals, and ethics. We have also 5 conditions of objectives. The objective or a sound objective has to be smart. I mean by the word smart, S refers to specific, M refers to measurable, A refers to attainable or refers to realistic, T refers to time. So we can say by the end of the lesson, student will be able to, for example, recognize, use, practice, write, appreciate, respect, and so on. Number 4, teaching aids. Anything that helps you to achieve your objective. For example, board, activity book, flashcards, realia, and so on. Strategy. We have many strategies. For example, TTT, PPP, ESA, and so on. TTT, for example, refers to teaching, testing. You test first how much information the students have, then you teach them what lacks them, then you test again whether you have achieved your objectives or not. So we have many strategies. Number 5, warming up. This is a very important step in which you put your friends, your students, your pupils on the track. You refresh them, you prepare them to learn the new lessons, the new material. So warming up is related to the new lesson most of the time. It is called diagnostic assessment. Diagnostic assessment, I mean, you assess, you measure how much information the students have, and from this point, you teach them. Don't start from a 0 point. The students will not learn if you teach them something they already know. So please take care of this. Then we have the presentation. Presentation has 3 steps. Procedures, in which you present the new vocab and the new structure. You have the practice stage. This practice, you may find controlled practice, less controlled practice, and free practice. Controlled practice refers to the exercises, activities in your book or workbook or activity book. And less controlled, you give your pupils or students similar questions to those in his or in her book. Then you have free practice. You go further you go far from the book, like role play and something like that, you stress fluency, not accuracy. Then you have the third step, evaluation or production or consolidation. In this step, you stress the items of the exam, the specification. You focus on the specification of the exam. Number 7, you have homework. If the bell rings before you finish your exercise or finish your work, you can give the remaining questions as homework to be checked the next lesson. In short, I give you a brief idea about lesson planning steps. So I hope you benefit much from this information. Thanks a lot.